Ja, ich bin's wieder. Okay, so neue Herren. Hier mit meinem Let's Play von Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. Beim letzten Mal haben wir wieder einen skurriosen Charakter kennengelernt, nämlich Politician, der ein Politiker ist. Und der meinte von wegen, nee, das, was ihr sucht, ist nicht der Founders Orb, sondern der Kristall von Amy Fail und der gehört eigentlich mir. Du, dürft ihr nicht haben. Also irgendeiner lügt jetzt. Entweder hier der Politiker oder Dirk. Wir glauben aber, dass es Paul ist. Der ist ein Spast. Und jetzt, nach das Hinweisen zufolge, hat der gute Doktor, der verstorben ist, noch ein Kind. Und das steuert gerade hier diese Drohne, die vor uns fliegt. Und gibt sich... und spielt offensichtlich sehr gerne Soldat. Okay. Aber offensichtlich weiß der Kleine etwas. Der kleine Sergeant. Are you controlling that drone from your room, sir? Affirmative. But I can see everything you do from here, so... Teen up, soldier! Wipe that stupid look off your face! I'm going to whip your shouldered peasonix into shape! With what? Your charming personality? Look, it got a camera and speakers too. And that's not all, Commandeer! With these arms, I can cook and clean too! Speaking of which, Private Justice, you're on latrine duty! Snap to it and the double! Ernsthaft? As I don't see enough to the toilet back at the office. Stecken wir jetzt ernsthaft die Drohne in unsere Tasche? Was? Nein, lass mich raus! That thing's pretty handy. Us defying dragons could use one of those. Ha 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 ha! Yes, it's a fine piece of hardware, isn't it? I modified it especially for siege defense. Siege defense? You mean how you won't leave your room? Ah! Hauling up in a stronghold to defend against an enemy is an age-old military tactic. At times the strategy still applied in modern warfare. I hope you're not trying to mock the wisdom of my forefathers. I meant no offense. It was just an observation. So the greenhorn who ain't even discharged their firearms got something to say, does he? Sorry. It won't happen again, sir. Darn tootin'. Now, state your intentions, soldier. Okay. Alles gut, sir. We had an agreement with your father. He had promised to hand over the Founders Orb to us. What? Papa promised you that? He did, but he died before he could tell us where it's hidden. Now we have no idea where it is. Oh. Papa! Why? Why'd you have to die? It was an unfortunate accident, and I'm sorry for your loss. If it helps at all, I know how you feel. Ah! You insignificant maggot! What you would an unsociant rookie like you know about how I feel? First I lost Mama, and now I've lost Papa! You lost your mother too? She's been gone for some time now. I'm all alone now. All alone. Sergeant Buff, will you tell us a little more about what happened to your mother? Mama passed away about 6 months ago. We were still living in our apartment in the city. Back then, I had yet to engage my siege defense strategy. In other words, something caused him to withdraw from the world. It was arson. It happened so suddenly, and before we knew it, our apartment was a sea of flames. Mama and I were trapped inside. But help never came. So Mama cradled me in her arms, kicked out the window, and jumped! She did what?! She was like a walking, talking medal of valor. My mama was. She delivered me safely to terra firma with a perfect executed PFLF. It's a 5-point landing technique used by paratroopers to land safely on the ground. She sounds like a superhero or something. But from that hate, she suffered massive injuries in order to protect me. She died so that I could live! Ah, Mama! I don't know what to say. And the person who started the fire. He was immediately apprehended. They say he was standing outside laughing while the building burned. Wie schrecklich. Wieso macht man sowas? At least justice was served. I hope that brought you some solace. I've lost both my parents now. You can't possibly know how I feel! Mama. Papa. Poor kid. It's hard losing both your parents at such a young age. He must really feel alone now. Apollo? I imagine you know what he's going through. I do? The road to recover begins by talking to someone who suffered the same hardship. I know you have something that shows you understand. Das haben wir tatsächlich. So gesehen, alle beide sind Waisenkinder. Er hat ja auch seinen Vater verloren. Sergeant, sir? Would you please take a look at this? What do we have here? It's a photo of my father. I wasn't even a year old when he died. In a fire. What? And like your mother, he died in a Sornet's place. But in his final moments, he managed to save his infant son. Private Justice! You've suffered a loss just like mine. I have. And that's why I know how you feel. But you still have your mother, don't you? No. I lost her too. What? She disappeared after the fire. I don't know if she's still alive or dead. Heck, I don't even know what she looks like. Wow. Sergeant Buff, his experience is very much like your own. If anyone can understand the sadness in your heart, it's him. Attention! I salute you, Comrade Justice! You are no longer a private in the Buff Army! Henceforth, you will be a corporal! Corporal? Congratulations on your promotion, Corporal Justice. I'm just glad that seemed to cheer him up a bit. Now, comrade, let's toast lost your new stripes. Ey, wie nett. Danke. Hab Hunger. Ey, und wie süß die Gläser. Die sind in Camouflage. Wie cool. And call me Sage. Don't be shy. We're a band of brothers now. Now's your chance, Corporal. Ask him about the Founder's Orb. Dirk's getting way too much of a kick out of this. Was denn? Hin und wieder mal ein bisschen, sich wie ein Kind, ein bisschen wieder Kindheit rausbringen und, hier ist auch mal was Gutes. Sarge, sir, do you have any idea where the orb might be? It was here in Papa's study until last night. But he said he was going to go hide it somewhere. He mentioned something about a shady character being after him. Where do you think he could have hidden it? Somewhere in the village, I guess. He said he found a suitable hiding place for it. So it was here last night. That is, until he went out to hide it somewhere in the village. The only question is, where? Maybe he left some clue here in his study. Let's search the plains again. We should also find out more about Dr. Buff. It might steer us toward the hiding place. Ja, also fragen wir ihn doch nochmal seinen Vater. So, Sarge, what are your father like? Papa was a kind as Mama was courageous. His whole reason for moving to the countryside was for me. What do you mean? I initiated my siege defense strategy after Mama died. Papa was so worried about me. He moved us here to the countryside. He thought the fresh air, blue skies and natural surroundings might alter my tactics. What a fine father. He even quit his position at the university to move here. He did? He did! He gave up his beloved research position just for me. A parent must be prepared to sacrifice everything for his child. That's what Papa said! Well, I'm feeling about 2 inches tall right about now. There's no one in the world I respected more than him. But that just makes his passing all the more devastating. Papa, may you continue your beloved research up there with the angels. Oh. Mann, der kleine Sergeant. Komm her in Fleisch und Blut, damit ich dich umarmen kann. Ganz ehrlich. Mann. It's a shoe cubby. These shoes look like they belong to Sarge and his dad. Ah, these boots here are a little damp. And it looks like there's something inside this one. Maybe Dr. Buff wore them last night. They might lead us to where he hit the orb. Let's take a closer look. Okay. Okay, das sind sehr, sehr schmutzige Schuhe. Guckt das euch an. Alter. We might get a better look inside if we undid these straps. Okay, ich will ja nicht unbedingt da reinglotzen, aber... Oh, was haben wir denn da? It looks like some kind of glowing moss. It could come from where the doctor went last night. Must gotten in with some of that mud. It might be worth looking into. If it'll help us pinpoint where the doctor hit the orb. Okay, schön. Einfach mal hin und wieder in die Schuhe fremder Leute gucken. Auch auf die Gefahren, dass sie vielleicht Käsefüße haben, aber... Bringt immer was. So, der Monitor. This computer could provide some useful information. Drat, it's password protected. Dirk, you're good at getting into places you're not supposed to. Don't look at me. I don't know the first thing about computers. Ha 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 ha! Leave it to me! A modern-day warrior must be well-versed in technology and have mean pride. After all, we have control information. Control is the battlefield. Ah! Danke! And I'm in! Looks like modern day warriors have mean keyboard skills too. Okay, let's see what we can find. Was ist das überhaupt für ein Desktop-Hintergrund? Wer ist denn diese schöne blonde Frau? Oh, what's this? An email message. Now, this is interesting. It's a research report to whoever asked the doctor to study the orb. Here, I put the data on this. Take it and use it well, soldier. Danke! Cool. Danke für den USB-Stick. Sehr schön. Das hat doch super geklappt. Dings. Dann machen wir weiter mit den Büchern. Sarge, sir, do you ever read these books? Why, of course! Soldiers must have extensive knowledge, as well as fighting prowess. I'm learning all I can each and every day in preparation for the big battle. The big battle? You know, for when I go back to school. I'll need to be put to date on every subject. Stuff like, you know, the latest comics and Hollywood gossip. Oh, I see. What about reading, writing, and arithmetic? Well, I'm rooting for you, Sarge. But thanks. I'll try my best. Oh, das habe ich zwar eigentlich nicht gesucht, aber gut. Oder habe ich das? It's a raincoat. It's a bit wet and there's fresh mud on it. That must mean someone wore it recently. Indeed, maybe even as recently as last night. Sarge, did it rain here last night? Negative. There wasn't a cloud in their sky. Then how did this raincoat get all muddy and wet? When I saw it last evening, it looked pretty clean and dry to me. That means it got like this later at night. Good eye, son. This may very well turn out to be a vital clue. Okay, cool, danke. So, dann jetzt noch hier die Brille. Are these the doctors? Yes, those are Papa's reading glasses. He said he'd been having trouble reading lately. But those glasses seem to help. Reading glasses, huh? I'll just hold on to these. Dirk, don't tell me you're having trouble reading too. Perish the thought! I just don't want to leave any stone unturned. Ja, sicher. Gib's zu, du wirst alt. Oh, alt. Okay, let's go over what we've learned so far. Wherever it was that Dr. Buff went, he needed a raincoat. And it was somewhere where this glowing moss grows. Any ideas where that might be, Sarge? Negative, comrade. I hate to say my intel's a little thin on this one. I've been occupied with my siege defense strategy ever since he moved to the village. Well, son, it seems we have no other choice. We have to ask the locals if they know of a place like that. Okay. Müssen wir dann wohl. Danke, Sarge. Und nochmal alles Gute, Kleiner. Ja. Dann ab ins Dorf. Ich komm zurück und überall sind diese Plaketten und It feels like somebody is watching me, and it's really creeping me out. Oh, it's just politicians' campaign posters. When did he put these up? Whatever, I've got more important things to be paying attention to. Das ist wahr. What great weather! It really lifts the spirit. I know, after our little treasure hunt. What do you say we go hunting, son? Hunting? We used to do that a lot, didn't we? Just look at that mountain! I bet there are some feisty wild boars up there. I think I'll pass, but thanks. Oh, so hunting's a no-go. Well, I guess that wild boar stew will have to wait then. Apollo, something seems different from the last time we were here. You mean the posters? No, not those. What's he talking about? Guess I should take a look around myself. Ja, tun wir auch. Allerdings denn, wo kommt denn plötzlich hier diese Staffelei her? Ne? What do we have here? It looks like an unfinished picture. Like something a little kid might paint. You're right, but I can't quite tell what it's of. I think it's supposed to be nighttime. But what's that thing on the left? A monster or some kind of alien, perhaps? In any case, it's a pretty poor excuse for a drawing. Well, what did you expect from a little kid? A little kid? Huh? Oh, it's you, Pearl! Why, Mr. Apollo, is that you? Pelly! Hi! What a pleasant surprise! It's been quite some time. How have you been? Fine, thanks. Looking good too, Pearl. Aren't you going to introduce me, son? Of course. This is Pearl Fay. She's a spirit medium here in Kurain Village. Pearl, this is Dirk, my, client. Hello, sir. Pleased to meet you. If there's anything I can do to help, please let me know. Oh, Pearl, du bist so süß wie eh und je. Dich will man einfach nur knuddeln. Nice to meet you too. And what a polite little girl you are. Actually, I'm a high schooler. Whoops, sorry about that. So, you're a spirit medium? Does that mean you can channel spirits then? Yes, I'm still in training though. But I'm well versed in the art of spirit channeling. Well, now, isn't that something? I mean, back in my country, our little princess hasn't channeled a single spirit yet. Pretty impressive, young lady. Erstmal Ray verdissen, sehr nett. But compared to Mystic Maya, there's so much more I must learn. Mystic Maya? Alright, Maya Fay, Mr. Wright's former courtroom assistant. He told me all about her. She's a spirit medium too, if memory serves. Yes, she's an amazing medium, and soon she'll be the next head of the Fay clan too! Mediums and spirit channeling. I've heard all about it from Mr. Wright. He said that mediums will even physically become the person they're channeling. I wonder if even little Pearl would turn into a hulking giant if she had to channel one. Ja, tut sie. Und ich will es mir nicht vorstellen.
I hope you don't mind me asking, but what brings you all the way out here, Mr. Apollo?
Oh, just a small matter to take care of.
Wait, would it happen to be the matter Mr. Edgeworth is looking into?
Prosecutor Edgeworth? What's he doing here?
Oh, so it's a different matter then? Because I just saw him a moment ago. He appeared to be searching for something.
Oh, Dass ausgerechnet Edgeworth jetzt da ist. Mr. Edgeworth is a friend of Mr. Wright's and the district chief prosecutor. Why would he be in here, Kurain? Well, no point obsessing over it. Come to think of it, you live here in Kurain village, don't you, Pearl?
Yes, I was born and raised here.
This is perfect, Apollo. Let's ask the young lady if she knows where the doctor might have gone last night. I was thinking the exact same thing. Maybe I should show her what we found in the doctor's study. Das wäre doch mal eine gute Idee! Aber fürs Erste wollen wir es mal dabei belassen und den Part beenden. Und dann reden wir schön mit Pearly! Egal ob positiv oder negativ, wäre immer gern gesehen, etwas mal setzt. Und wir sehen uns das nächste Mal wieder. So, guys.